background color on, choose color, and apply gradient. So where's gradient? Why is there no gradient? Let's fix this. Welcome to How to Power BI. My name is Bas, and if this is the very first time for you visiting this channel, then make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on all of my videos in which I share everything I know about Power BI. Now in this video, I would like to apply a gradient color scale, which is not something you can do using the default formatting options in Power BI. So that's the first tricky part. The second tricky part is that the color needs to be able to change, okay? So that we can use it for example, a KPI card or any KPI indicator. So let's see how we can make this work. Now, I have already an example set up over here with 4 KPI cards. Now, these are very normal card visualizations. And here on the left-hand side, I have a slicer where we can choose a person, and then it shows for that person the average heart rate, daily steps, calories, and total exercise sessions in the month. All right, so I would like to, first of all, apply a different color to the background of these cards, depending on whether they are within their target range or not. Okay, now for that, to save a little bit of time, I already created a few measures here on the right-hand side. So here I have a measure that returns a different color depending on the outcome of a certain condition. Okay, now this measure we can now use for conditional formatting. Okay, so let's go to step 2. So let's select the first KPI card and then go to the formatting options. And then here we go to the general tab and then effects. Now here we can apply a different background color. And here we can either choose the background color or use the conditional formatting option. And that is exactly what we want because we have that measure that determines which color needs to be applied when. All right, so here we just have to switch from gradient to field value. And now we can choose the measure that I just showed before. So that one was called KPI color average heart rate. All right, and that's it. Click OK. And you see for the selected person, well, we are outside of the target range. So that's not good. A red color gets applied. But if I would select a different person, let's say the next one, Ashton, and you see that Ashton has an average heart rate within the target range. So a green color gets applied. Now we can do that, of course, also for all of the other KPI cards. Let me do that quickly. And then it looks like this. So let me change the person again to the next one. And see, it nicely updates. So Aspen is all in the green. And if I go back to the first one, well, we have a few reds again. All right, so that is working. However, these are still not gradient colors. So how can we now make them gradient? Now, first of all, we are going to create the KPI cards in a slightly different way with buttons. So here, go to insert, and then here we have buttons, and here we have a blank button. Now, to show the average heart rate as text on the button, we need, again, another measure. So over here on the right-hand side, I have here KPI value average heart rate. And here we basically just have a reference to the measure that calculates the average heart rate. So why do we need another measure? Because we want to show this value as text on the button. And for that, we need to, again, use conditional formatting. And we can only take measures that return a text value. So that original measure, we would not be able to choose there. And therefore, we need this measure, which basically returns text using that format function. And that number, well, gets formatted using that formatting string over here. If you don't know anything about formatting strings, just check out this video over here. Okay, but now we have this measure and we can now use this for a button. So let's go back to the formatting options. And then here under style, here we have the text options. So let's open it up. Let's turn it on. And you see there we have that FX button again. And we can click on it. And now we can choose the measure here for the field value. So here we have the KPI value for average heart rate. And there you go. Now we just have to make it a little bit bigger. So let's go for 24. And let's maybe place it at the top. So over here, the vertical alignment top. Now there is no description. So for that, we can use a text box. And here I just write average heart rate and then place this in the middle. And then we can get rid of the background color here in the effects and turn it off. And let's maybe also choose a gray color for the text, just like this. And that's it. And now that it looks like a card, we can apply the background color, but now for the button, right? So we take the button, go here to button options, style, and we do exactly the same as what we did for that card visual before. We can now go here to fill, open it up and apply conditional formatting. And here we can then choose the measures again. So this one was called KPI color average heart rate. And then with a transparency of 0 and the border we want to get rid of. So let's turn that one off. And now it looks more or less the same. Okay, so why are we doing this? Because now we get to the point where we can apply the gradient. And the way that we're going to do this is by using a transparent image overlay. Now, we need an image that basically has transparency on one side of the gradient and a solid color on the other side. Now, where can we do that? Well, not in Power BI. Not one tool where we can do it is PowerPoint, so let's go for that. I'm going to open PowerPoint, and here we can just go to Insert and then Shapes, and then just choose a rectangle, make a rectangle, and make it a nice square. So let's go for a height of 500 pixels and a width of, let's say, also 500 pixels. All right, so we have the square. And now we can adjust the color. So right click, and I'm gonna format the shape. I prefer to do it from this menu here on the right, because there we can see the gradient fill options a little bit better. And now here we can set up the gradient that we want to have. Now, on one side, we're going to have white, and on the other side, we can choose a different color. Now, let's go for green for now. And here we can choose also the direction. So for example, we want to have maybe green here in the top right corner. Now, this image is going to be an overlay. So one color on one side is going to be visible. The other one is going to be transparent. Okay, so in this case, now the KPI card that I'm creating, well, the main white color that I want to be visible, well, that is here in the bottom left corner, should be 0% transparency. But everything that's now green, well, that part is going to be transparent. And what's going to shine through later on is the color that we apply with our measure, the conditional formatting color, okay? So here I want to have not green, because that's going to be the transparent part, okay? So I'm going to change this to white. Okay, and that right color, there we need a transparency of 100%. So let's put this to 100. There you go. Okay, now also here for line, make sure that that one is turned off, and that's it. Now we just have to save it. So right click, save as picture, and here you want to go for SVG, and then choose a different name and save it. And once you have done that, you just go back to Power BI, and here we can select a button or a card, and then go to style, and then here we can go to fill, and you see that we have here the option to choose a picture, an image. And that is exactly where we're going to use what we just built. All right, so let's choose that image that we just created. And you see the color changes a little bit, but not as expected. And that is because we have to also adjust the image fit so that it nicely fits inside of the button. You see, now we do have the nice gradient that we were looking for. And that's basically it. Now let me quickly do it for all of the other KPI cards as well. And there you go. You see, it works for both the green ones as well as the red ones. The color really doesn't matter. It is just creating an overlay. And that's it. And it doesn't have to be going from white to green and white to red. You could also choose any other color that you like. Now let me pick any other person and let's see how it works. So over here, Brandon, and you see it nicely updates and we still have the grading color scales. Beautiful. But maybe you think, well, applying a different color to the entire background, ooh, that's a little bit much for me. I want to have something a little bit more subtle. Of course, also possible. We can still make use of that nice gradient transition. Now, let me show you how. Now over here, I got rid of the background color again, and now we're going to make it a little bit more stylish. All right, so I'm gonna go here to Insert again, Buttons, and choose the blank button. And now I position that button here on the right-hand side of my KPI card, okay? And now we can go again to button, follow the same formatting steps as we did before, and we can go here to border, turn it off, turn fill color on, and then here we first have to apply the color that we want. For that, we can use the measures that we set up before. So here we have field value, and we just choose over here the KPI color for the average heart rate. Now click OK, and here we can put the transparency to 0. All right, so that looks all right. However, I would like to have this transition from white to green. Now this is then where the overlay comes in again, right? So here we can choose the image. Now here we have the overlay, apply it, and then make sure that you choose for the image fit. And you see the gradient gets applied. And now you just have to play around with different transparency overlays until you're happy with the effect that you get. So let me try different variations and show you the one that I prefer. So this is the one I ended up settling for. You see that I start the gradient a little bit later, okay? And if I go to PowerPoint over here, then you see that the first 50% is white and only then the gradient starts, and it chose for a linear gradient. And that's it. So let me change the person again to Ashton, and you see it nicely updates. Of course, this idea of using a transparent gradient overlay can be used in many different ways for your design. Now, let me show you one last example. Now, over here, I have a bar chart that shows the health score for different people. And when I hover over one of the bars, then it gives me a custom tooltip that shows an area chart with the development over time. That's it. But now to give the design a little bit extra, I think it would be nice to have a gradient applied to that area chart so that the bottom is more white and the higher we get, the more blue. All right. Now for that, we can use again a transparent gradient overlay. So let me go here to the tooltip, and then here we want to have an overlay. Now the overlay you can make in PowerPoint just like we did before. I go here to insert, and then you can now just use an image. Now important to know is that if you use image, then that gradient overlay needs to be saved as PNG, not as SVG. Okay, otherwise you need to go for the button option again. And then here under style, we have to set the scaling to fit. All right, and now you see we have over here the gradient, and now you just have to position it in the right place. And I stretch it a little bit here to the left and to the right. All right, that looks good. And then we can go back to our chart. And then when I hover over the chart, there you see we have the area chart with a nice gradient applied. Now, of course, you have to realize that there's a shape that overlays the chart. So if you use this for a normal chart on your report page, well, then you might not see a tooltip when you hover over the chart. So there it's a little bit problematic, but I'm using it here inside of a chart that's in a tooltip already. So you will not have a tooltip on a tooltip. All right, so I hope that you like this idea. I'm curious to see what kind of use cases you can come up with. Just share it in the comment section below. And if you cannot get enough of all of the crazy things that you can do with colors and design in Power BI, then check out these videos over here. I want to thank you for watching. I hope to see you in the next video.